Good morning. What is going on, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to Wednesday, hump day, the middle of the week. For some, payday. For some, the first day of the week for them. Welcome, one and all. I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning so far. It's definitely a definitely a fun one, to say the least. I can definitely say that and agree with that. So, good morning, guys. Yeah. We're getting ready for the start of the week. Personally, professionally, it is day 2 of the week. What else can we do other than take a look at the shenanigans going on today? Let's get this pulled up. Let's make sure that we are running live and smoothly here. Make sure, where is it? Boom. Boom. Heck yeah. Alrighty, guys. Haha. Alright, so what has been going on here? What has been going on with everything? The whole idea that we talked about yesterday, that I kind of gave you on this. Okay. Let me see if I can pull the article back up. That Cinderella incinerator toilet. We're just going to pick right up there. We are. I mean, there's no other way to start other than what in the frackety frack. Again, keeping it PG. What is this? Let me see if I can find it here again. Oh, I got to pull it back up. No, this is something that I never would have thought would come up. No pun intended with where this is going. Okay, here we go. So, as bad as it is here, there's actually, when I pulled it up to get the article back up, there's actually stuff for Amazon on here popping up. So, we're going to go to the Cabin Depot to kind of start with. Cinderella Freedom Incineration Toilet. Okay. This thing retails at $4,400. I don't know. Literally, it says, and we're gonna pull it up here. This is just whoo, wow. Mind-boggling, I'll tell you what. Okay, so what's the basic concept of a toilet? Let's just start with that. You do your business. You flush. And water comes out. Water spits it back down into the sewage, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this, on the other hand, uses heat, and it just completely incinerates said business. Okay, the incineration period can vary from 45 minutes up to 3 hours, depending on the quantity and number of visits. After incineration is completed, a yellow light on the control panel will go out. The fan will continue to run after the incineration process is finished. Yeah, because they got to get the smell from burning poo out of here. That's literally all this comes down to, is instead of flushing poo, you are burning poo. They have taken the old concept of pranks of lighting poop on fire and throwing it on a front porch, and they have now turned it into a basic concept of life. I don't know what else to say about this. But it was one of those that have to work with it. Okay. So then the next question that comes up is, are incinerating toilets any good? Incinerating toilets uses electric heat to burn waste into small amounts of bacteria-free ash, about a tablespoon per use. Both systems are virtually odor-free and operate with little to no water, making them ideal for unheated areas susceptible to freezing. Okay, so if you look at it from that concept, yes, they had to come up with another idea so so all your plumbing doesn't freeze. But you have fans. You have to eliminate the odor from burning poop. You have to do all of this. What the frickin' frackety mother truck? Why? Okay, so the only people that are going to be getting this are people who live where it's ridiculously cold all the time, or stupid rich people, because I'm not going to sit here and pay $4,400 for a toilet when I have $4,400 left on my car. You got to weigh your options here, guys. What's more important, burning poop or paying off your car so you can own it clean and clear from the bank afterwards? Yeah, I'm definitely going with the latter of the two options here. But yeah, guys, look this up. Cinderella, like, you know, the movie Cinderella, incineration toilet. There you go. So I don't know. They also say that it can use either electricity to activate, or it can use gas depending on what type of home you live in. Okay, because some places still have gas and electric. This here in our command center, our home, you know, is all electric, so our electric bills are ridiculously stupid freaking high on a regular basis, but you live and you learn. So, but they have the option to get a gas-operated side to run the heat through to do said incineration and said burning to ashes. They have taken a crematorium, consolidated it down into a toilet, and they are pretty much cremating your excrement. That's all they're doing. Just saying. Okay. Yeah, so we had to start with that today, give you guys an idea of what the heck is going on and how this isn't getting talked about on any type of scale other than one article that I have found, but then you can find it all over for sale online, or all over the web for sale to purchase said crapper. We can go on this for days. I could probably spend the next 20 minutes talking about it, piss you guys the F off when it's all said and done, but we're not going to do that. One of the other things that came out yesterday, and I've done a little bit of reading on this. This is a fairly new concept that just recently came out. Let me see if I can pull up this article as well, because it kind of changed the way that you think of things. One of the articles that came out yesterday morning that I was looking at says that fructose corn syrup, okay? Fructose corn syrup has very strong links to Alzheimer's disease. Now, Alzheimer's disease we've come a long way with trying to learn about what it is and what it does and, you know, preventative ways. If you've spent any time in the medical field, this is a very strong topic, okay, for memory cares and people just flat out losing, I don't want to say losing their minds, but they do. They lose all their memory, okay? They lose all of this. But when you look at this concept of fructose corn syrup being could be a vital key link, a chain link into the progression of it. It kind of makes you step back and be like, I know when we went grocery shopping last night, picked up a couple of things, I noticed on the box that it says fructose corn syrup free on the waffles that we bought the kids. And it got me thinking, it's like, what the heck all has fructose corn syrup in it? Okay. So, decided that we need to pull it up and actually see and kind of break this down from that perspective. Okay. So, first thing that pops up when you type in, what all has fructose corn syrup in it? Okay, Healthline.com from August 30th, 2021 says the 12 common foods with high fructose corn syrup. Okay, high fructose corn syrup, then the initials, is a common sweetener. Diets enriched high fructose corn syrup have been linked to health concerns like fatty liver, high triglycerides, insulin resistance, high blood sugar, and increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Diabetes. Because you can't go past, you can't ever say diabetes without thinking of that one. I can't even remember what type of commercial it was or who the man was. It's like, do you have type 2 diabetes? I deal with it every day. But just the way he said it just always made me crack up. It's like the guy from Allstate.
You are in good hands with Allstate.
So it's one of those that you sit here and look at it, what has fructose corn syrup in it? Top one is candy. If you have a sweet tooth, you crave a piece of candy as pick-me-up, but your favorite candy may be packed with high fructose corn syrup, plus some other ingredients that you may want to avoid for optimum health. For example, many candies like Hershey's, cookies and cream bars, Reese's, Take Fives, Babe Ruths all have high fructose corn syrup. Even if you buy the fructose corn syrup-free candy, you should be aware that basically all candy is high in added sugar, no matter the source. Cutting back on your intake of total added sugars is a good way to support your health up to and help protect against health conditions like obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. I got to sit there and think about it now because we've been doing that. Okay, packaged sweets, sodas. How many of you guys drink sodas? Okay, we're going to skip over packaged sweets. This is kind of the one that I was looking for, that I was hoping that would be a part of this, because that's what they said yesterday, is that, soda is very packed with this. Okay. So, soda intake is strongly associated with a variety of health concerns, including elevated risks of type 2 diabetes, heart disease, obesity, autoimmune conditions, non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Okay, strong studies suggest that excessive consumption of the sweetened soda can lead to intestinal formation of advanced glycation end products. Age. Now, some of you that are in like the medical field, you probably know what the F that means, okay? I just learned how to type stuff into a computer and write bills when I was in college. Okay, so these harmful compounds travel from the intestines to other tissues, causing inflammation and making joint inflammation worse in people with rheumatoid arthritis. Plus, the advanced glycation end products and sweetened soft drinks have been linked to lung disease and heart disease. Okay. Popular soft drinks, including Coca-Cola, Mountain Dew, and A&W root beer, are all sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. So it goes through here. Then it goes back to juice drinks, fast food, sauces and other condiments. Condiments, not the other thing. Okay. Ice creams and ice pops, breakfast foods, fruit preservatives and jams, bread and crackers, pancake syrup and dessert syrup, applesauce. Okay. So what they are saying in this, and what they said yesterday, is there's something with the high fructose corn syrup that blocks certain cells from working all throughout your brain, which can lead to the possibility of developing Alzheimer's disease. All right. Yes, I drink a ridiculous amount of pop. I don't drink as much pop as I used to. Let me be very clear with that. Okay. I drank a lot of pop back in the day. But I've been able to taper back. I've lost weight because of how much pop I stopped drinking. But you sit here and you look at what all has this in it. Yes, it can be bad for you down the long run, but they're also putting in chain links to other issues that you can develop over time. Now, is this factual? Do your own research. I've done a little bit of research on it, and I could probably say there's a high chance on this that it could work or that it could do that. Okay? They say fructose produced in the brain could possibly lead to inflammation and ultimately Alzheimer's disease, the study said. Animals given fructose show memory lapses, a loss in the ability to navigate a maze, and inflammation of the neurons. Okay. Back in February, Science Daily. Okay. We're over here just reading the article because it's on this screen that you guys can't see off of here. You only get to see, our nice logo. But let me see what we can pull up here. Oh, this is just a long ass article of just, okay, let me see if I can do this here. Okay. This says the people who published the article, this was published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Says, we make the case that Alzheimer's disease is driven by diet, said the study's lead author, professor at the University of Colorado School of Medicine, specializing in renal disease and hypertension. The study co-authors include a MD research professor at the CU School of Medicine. Okay. A basic tenet of life is to assure enough food, water, and oxygen for survival. Much attention has focused on the acute survival responses of hypoxia and starvation. However, nature has developed a clever way to protect animals before the crisis typically occurs. When threatened with the possibility of starvation, early humans developed a survival response which sent them foraging for food. Yet, foraging is only effective if metabolism is inhibited in various parts of the brain. Foraging requires focus, rapid assessment, impulsivity, exploratory behavior, and risk-taking. It is enhanced by the blocking of whatever gets in the way, like recent memories and attention to time. Fructose, a kind of sugar, helps dampen these centers, allowing more focus on food gathering. In fact, researchers have found the entire foraging response was set into motion by the metabolism of fructose, whether it was eaten or produced in the body. Metabolizing fructose and its byproduct, intracellular uric acid, all right, was critical to the survival of both humans and animals. Okay, you can kind of see where this is going as it all breaks down. You can kind of see where we're going with this. All right, so do your own research, learn, study. Don't just go onto WebMD and be like, I'm having these symptoms. What do I have? Oh, mother trucker, you're going to die. Because that's what you think. You turn into that type of person that if you cough, oh my God. No, I don't want you to be like that. Okay. I want you to do your own research on this and get an understanding of it. Talk to people who are smart about this. Okay. Don't just pick one person and be like, that is it. Ryan knows exactly what he's talking about, because if you say that to me, I'm going to bust up laughing at you, okay? I am reading articles. I am gathering information on this to get an understanding of it myself to give to you. You. Okay? That's where I'm at with this. But it is definitely one of those things that probably should be investigated a little bit more out of the sheer curiosity that if this is true, it is both groundbreaking and extremely freaky at the same time because of how much we consume on a daily basis has high fructose corn syrup in it to make things last longer. Okay? That's where the issue lies, is that we wanted things to last longer food-wise, perishables, non-perishable. We want them to have the longest lifespan possible, so we got to do something about it. Okay? So, needless to say, that is definitely something that needs to be taken into consideration, okay? That is something that we need to all kind of look at and just see, okay, if we continue down this path, okay, there could be some consequences that are more than just what we would normally consider. Yes, if you drink a lot of soda pop, you are going to probably gain weight and have diabetes. But taking into a look at it from this perspective, it's like, okay, there's probably something else I need to be concerned about now developing way down the road. I don't know yet. I mean, it's just the way that it is. So, but going down the road, continuing down the road that we are on, going into the next piece, this has been a hot topic again, okay, that I've kind of alluded to, doing the whole Jack Sparrow, okay, I've kind of alluded to with this, is the whole Chat GPT-4 that has been rolling out, that has become a common name, okay, or if you want to use the street terms, the layman's terms, not the official. This isn't the official term for it, but, you know, Skynet. No, I'm just kidding. It's one of those that I've seen more coming out about this, and was actually just reading some more into it before we got on here, and it says that Microsoft, who is really backing this against Google's BART system that they have going, they are incorporating it into Windows 12, which is supposed to be released next year. Okay, so you have that going on this. I've also seen, because I'm in the process of writing my second book that I'm going to try and release this summer, because it's going to be the 31 Days of Halloween, which, you know, we have discussed on here, and what our plans are and things of that nature for that, turning it into this kind of series, you know, making it something that people like want to watch, want to see, want to dig into more about, because my generation, we had Tales from the Crypt. Okay, but I'm chasing a rabbit here right now, going down the rabbit hole. We got to circle back. Authors are testing using this Chat GPT-4 to write their novels. I've had a few people that are in the Facebook groups and the social media groups that I'm a part of asking, is it fair, or can it be done? I'm like, yeah, it probably could be done, but isn't that cheating when you're writing a book? Yes, you have ghostwriters and all that you would pay to do all of that with, but wouldn't that technically not be a ghostwriter? That would just be kind of cheating and just having, you know, computer do the work for you. Okay. So, but when you look at it as it breaks down, this could go one of two ways, okay? ChatGPT can be the greatest thing since sliced bread, okay? And if you guys don't know what that means, Google it. If you guys don't know where that come from, Google it. You know, where did the greatest thing since sliced bread term come from and originate? But the whole artificial intelligence thing has really taken off, because it can be used for nefarious purposes. It can be. I mean, we are humans. Humans created the technology. Humans can be very nefarious. Humans can be very, hey, watch this hand, while the other hand kind of like stabs you in the back a couple of times. And I'm probably going to get dinged for that one too. But that's what I'm getting at. That is our society as the human race. Okay, so this could be used either way. There's probably going to be a lot of good coming out of it. There's probably going to be a lot of bad coming out of it. Again, whoever is using it and what their mindset is going to be the direction that that product is used for. Okay, between the deep fakes, I mean, as soon as I started coming out, there was a bunch of deep fakes that were created using the Chat GPT-4, and it was very spot on. I mean, again, very nefarious, very wrong, but wow, that was so well done and could have fooled me. I'm going to applaud you. So that is something that, you know, you don't have to be like, oh my God, Skynet's coming and the world's going to end because we do that. No, I'm not going to be that type of person. Okay. I'm not going to be that type of person that sits here and be like, run for the hills. This is Y2K all over again. You know, I don't even remember. I barely remember Y2K because I was like freaking 11 years old during that. Okay. Just saying. Yeah. Yeah, I've just been turning 11. Son of a biscuit. I had to sit here and think, like, how old was I during Y2K? But that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to, is what is going to be the purpose that it is used with. And what purpose are we using it for? So, always keep an eye out for that. So, today, burning poop, fructose corn syrup having links to Alzheimer's disease, and what the heck are we doing with GPT, GTP? I'm thinking of like the old Pontiacs here today, apparently, for some reason. Chat GPT-4, what's it going to be used for? Okay. I mean, have you guys seen the movie? Oh, what was it? It had Bruce Willis in it. It was kind of like the iRobot series with that and Bicentennial Man in it. Surrogates, that's the word. It's kind of be we're gonna be we could be crossing into that for all we know at this point. Okay, we could be crossing into the Surrogates movie, and we don't even know it yet. Or we could just turn out to be like all the people on the spaceship from WALL-E. Meh. You never know what to expect here. So, but all is said and done, guys. That is my time for the day. Enjoy. Like I said, look around, Google it. I hope somebody can prove me wrong on this. I really do. That, you know, everything here is just a bunch of shenanigans. But you guys enjoy the day. We're going to be back here tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. You know, just like always. It's just going to be fun. Fun in the sun until it starts raining, because we are in Northeast Indiana. We have the potential to get all that garbage that's coming through on Friday. So we'll see what Friday brings based on tomorrow night. So from all of us here, guys, have a wonderful day. We'll see you later. God bless.